Hey, Roddy Peeps. It is June the 4th, 2026. My niece, Jensen, is 21 today. So, thought that I would do a birthday tarot card spread for her. Apologies if this video is shaky. Again, I am still getting used to this neck mount and doing videos in general, unless they're like static images with sound alone, like not moving parts, not moving videos. I'm getting good at the simple static image videos though, obviously, considering I've like posted a bunch of them in the last week or so. But Jensen, this one is for you. I am going to lay out 13 cards, one each for the 12 months of this upcoming year. And then the 13th card, the last card, is kind of your theme of the year. Overarching story, overarching vibes for the year. I did some shuffling off screen, but just to keep things honest, I'm doing a little bit here on camera as well. So let's get some cards for J Money. That's for one. I'm going to flip this one over now, so I know where the start is, so I don't get confused. Because this table's small, and it will get full and messy very quickly. And there's two. Ooh, this one's kind of popping out. So let's throw that one down for 3. And 4. And 5. Oops, see, already running out of room. Already making a mess. This one's sticking out to me. Let's do 6. This one's poking out too. 7. 8. 9. Right there's 9. 10. 11. And 12. And the last one, number 13, the overarching story of the year for Miss Money Jensen. That one right there. We're going to put that one in the middle. Okay. So the 12 that are kind of in a messy circle, one card for each month. So this first card is for basically June. And it is the Knight of Swords. In case you're wondering what deck this is my Revelations Tarot deck, which I felt like I wanted to use this one today instead of normal Rider-Waite deck. This is the Knight of Swords. This is a lot of fast action, a lot of fast movement. Somebody just rushing in, like a hero rushing in. Swords are air energy. So Gemini, which that's your sign, Jensen, Aquarius, and I'm blanking on the other. Libra. Libra, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Swords they're of the mind. So that's like your mental capacities, your logic. So this is like fast logic, quick thinking. Maybe you're going to have to make some quick decisions this month. That's what I'm getting from that one. Or it could just be, like some heroic knight in shining armor is just going to swoop in this month and try and sweep you off your feet. But I watch a lot of true crime. Be careful of that shit. If it's too good to be true, yeah, it's too good to be true. Don't believe it. Be mindful of red flags. Card number 2. This is basically July. And this is the the Eight of Swords. My relationship with this card. My friend Claire, who has been a real good guide for me for learning how to read tarot cards. She knows about my relationship with this fucking card. Eight of Swords is about feeling boxed in and imprisoned, basically by your own mind, by your own insecurities, your own doubts, like, oh, I can't do this, or your own overthinking. I hate this card. I hate this card so much, and I am so pissed it's in your reading, but it's next month, so it's early in your birthday year, so you have a lot of time to just, like, destroy this energy and destroy this behavior. Chill. Don't overthink, because anxiety is a bitch. Card 3. This is basically August. Another Knight. We got the Knight of Wands. Wands are fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Knights, again, are very swift moving. But the Wands and your fire energy is a lot about creativity, the spark of something new, the spark of an idea, the spark of inspiration. So, like in August, maybe a new idea is going to just come to you very, very quickly. Little spark of inspiration for a new dream, a new creative project, a new goal, something is just going to hit you very, very quickly in August. And cultivate that, journal about it, just so you can get the initial spark of the idea down so you don't lose it. Because a lot of times the inspirations that hit you that quickly, they can fleet away from your mind just as quickly. So record them somehow. Sticky notes on the computer for yourself, a journal, something. Just to get the basics of the idea down that you can revisit later and see what you can manifest out of that down the road. Yeah, that sucks when inspiration just hits you, bam, like a lightning bolt, and then 5 minutes later, oh wait, what was I just thinking about? And it's gone. It's gone. So you want to get it down immediately. Card number 4, this is basically September. This is the Sun. This is the major arcana. This is basically the happiest card in an entire tarot deck. This is just sunny days, happiness, good luck. The sun is shining. You are feeling good. You are feeling yourself. This is a fantastic card. Like I said, this is the happiest card in a tarot deck. Card number 5. So we're looking at October. More swords. This is the Ten of Swords. This is anguish, grief, especially mental anguish. So please be mindful in October. Something is just going to mentally mess you up. But that's basically rock bottom. You got nowhere to go but up from there. So self-care, do what you need to do to get yourself out of this horrible depression, mental anguish, mental funk. This is like, it's different from your Eight of Swords energy. This is self-imposed. This is just anguish that you probably didn't have any control over. Do what you need to do to protect yourself in October, and do self-care, like I said, to get yourself out of the grief, the anguish, especially the mental anguish that brought these feelings on in October. Card 6, we're looking at November now. This is death. Not as scary as it sounds. Death usually does not mean a physical death. It is the death of a cycle. Death of energies that don't serve you anymore. So whatever was going on in October, you're going to see the end of it in November. It's the death of that cycle, the death of this mental anguish, this grief, whatever caused this. It's gone. You did what you needed to do to take care of yourself and end this shit in November. Where are we at now? Right here. Card 7. This is December. This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is about material wealth. You're going to be okay financially. You're going to be solid financially. Not necessarily, swimming in loads of free-flowing cash. It's not generational wealth, but you're going to be okay. Your finances are not something that you're going to need to be worrying about in December. You're covered. Your basic needs are met. Room for a little bit of extras. Just don't get reckless and spend it all and get crazy. Card 8. We're looking at January now. And this is the Queen of Cups. This is water sign energy. I always think of Scorpio. Somebody with the Scorpio astrological sign when I see the Queen of Cups. The other water signs are Pisces and Cancer. But I definitely get Scorpio energy off of the Queen of Cups. The Suit of Cups is all about your emotions, romance, love, dreams. So, and a Scorpio is, since we're tying it into this specific card, the Queen of Cups, a Scorpio, she's a little bit of kind of like a black magic lady. She, she's mystical. She's in touch with her psychic and spiritual side as well. So try and tap into that side of yourself. Maybe cultivate if you have any of those psychic abilities yourself, or maybe you know someone that is a Scorpio or is really tapped into that part. Maybe they can, I don't know, do a dream analysis for you or something, and let you know that you're on the right track. Um, maybe help tie the spark, the spark of inspiration that you had earlier in the year that I advise you to write down. Maybe they can help you flesh out plans, expand that dream. Might make it more kind of a pie in the sky type of thing, because water signs very tied into their emotions and their dreams. They're not as in tune mentally with logic as like air signs are, but they can definitely help maybe flesh out the spark of the idea that you had earlier in the year. And now we're going on to February. This is the High Priestess. This is another major arcana. She's right next to the Scorpio, the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess is your intuition. She is your gut instincts. She's your inner voice. My friend Claire, that has taught me a lot on how to read tarot cards, she says that the High Priestess speaks to her in music. And that's why she always has a playlist going when she does tarot card readings. And when she videotapes her readings for her TikTok followers and her YouTube followers, she always lets folks know, hey, this is the song that's in the background. That's happened to me before too. Remind me someday if you're interested to tell you the story about the songs on the radio, when I was leaving my ex-husband and moving into my apartment. The High Priestess was speaking to us for sure in that moment. And yeah, and my ex-husband, Andy, yeah, he was not very happy with what the songs were saying. Did I lose a card here? Okay, that's the 13th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. Okay. So this is the 10th card. So this is March. It's interesting to me that two kind of mystical lady cards are right next to each other. January and February for you in this spread. 10th card, this is March. Another queen. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, are earth energy, earth signs. So Taurus, Capricorn. I don't get so much Capricorn from the Queen of Pentacles. But this is this is the mom boss, the boss bitch of a household. She runs the finances. She makes sure the bills get paid. But she's also very nurturing. She's very kind. And she's a bit of a homebody. She keeps a good garden. She's very self-sufficient. She's into she's your witch, basically. She basically can tell you, oh, you have these aches going on in this part of your body. You're feeling this way. You're having trouble sleeping. Here, try this combination of herbs. Or mix these things into a tea and drink it at this time of day. She's your witch. She has this is like a person that has that knowledge, and this card is all about that kind of knowledge. It's very, very earthy, but there is abundance here because Pentacles is all about abundance, especially material abundance. So basic needs obviously met, and very, again, very self-sufficient. So in March, this energy is going to be around you, or you're going to need somebody with this knowledge and this energy to guide you through. Card 11. So we are looking at April of next year. This is the 9 of Swords. Look, you got the 8, 9, and 10. They're not in order. The 9 is insomnia. You're going to have trouble sleeping. Things are going to start bothering you again in April of next year. You're going to have mental anxiety, stress. And again, it's going to cause you to not be able to sleep. So get with your Queen of Pentacles. Have her brew you up some tea that's got some like lavender and catnip in it. Yes, they make tea out of catnip. It puts you right to sleep. I swear, it puts you right to sleep. Or she can either, your Queen of Pentacles can advise you. She can either brew it up for you or say, okay, this is the brand and this is the flavor that you need from Kroger. Because insomnia, I struggle with insomnia. There is a reason beyond it just being a cool song why Dream Police by Cheap Trick is my favorite song of all time. Just say it. And your 12th card, this would be May of next year. We have the 8 of Wands. Again, fast motion. We have a couple of knights here in your reading towards the front half of it. But then at the end, next May, we have the 8 of Wands. This is fire energy as well because it is wands, but it's also fast communication. Information is going to be coming in very, very quickly. News is going to be coming in for you. Information, ideas, plans. Everything's just going to boom, 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 boom. It's all just going to come rushing in. So again, like I said before, it comes in, make a note of it or get a record of it down somewhere so you don't lose it and have it for later. And so it doesn't just, it's there and then 5 minutes later it's gone and you can't remember. That's kind of my advice for you with that. And then card 13, your card in the middle of this very messy circle. This is your overarching theme, your overarching story for the year. And it is the 9 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. Most of your dreams are going to come true. Not all of them. Because it's not the 10. It's the 9. It's getting close to completion. You're almost there. Just got to push and do just a little bit more to get to absolute completion, absolute wish fulfillment. Cups, again, is love, dreams, emotions. So this is emotional fulfillment, almost complete emotional fulfillment. It didn't come reversed, but you do need to watch. Still need to watch a little bit. Everything kind of in moderation, because especially, well, this deck is designed so that the reverse also makes sense as well. So there it is reversed. But kind of the warning in the 9 of Cups is don't overdo a good thing. Don't don't get gluttonous. Don't overindulge in food, sex, whatever your vice is. I don't know what your vice is. I'm not going to pretend to know what your vice is. Don't overindulge. That's kind of the warning there in the reverse of the Nine of Cups. But just, you're going to be feeling good because, oh my gosh, my life is going so great right now. Almost everything that I want, I'm getting, or I'm almost there. I just need to do a little bit more. Don't get overindulgent on any vices, and don't rest on your laurels. You're almost there. You're not there yet. The thing with tarot cards is these are the cards for right now in this moment while I'm laying out this spread. These could change. Like I could do another one of these spreads for you tomorrow, and these cards will be completely different. And this card in the middle, your 13th card, kind of your overall theme for the year, could be completely different tomorrow, or even later today if I did another spread for you. So yeah, that's why I bring that up. Anyway, I hope you like this. I don't know if this is your bag or not, but it was something that I wanted to do for you because it was something that I could do, and I like laying out these tarot spreads for folks for their birthday. So hopefully you like this. Hopefully you have a great birthday, and it's gonna be a good year. Almost all your dreams coming true. That's a great card to have for your overarching theme of the year. And fuck this card. Fuck the Eight of Swords. Bye, Jensen. Bye, Rowdy Peeps. Have a great night.